It's Marco and Cheats Jock Center.
X1075.
Some things go viral, and, I mean, you just wonder, will this ever get old? I don't think it will. Kevin Harlan, Monday Night Football, game number 2.
This is the best.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams, the Niners, this was actually the absolute best part of the game. The game was terrible. It was embarrassing. I think it was like week 5 of preseason is what it looked like for those two teams.
That was a dreadful game.
Both the Monday night games were terrible. This one especially. But thank God for this one guy who decided to take off his shirt and run on the field. And by the way, it's hard to get on the field of an NFL football game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the security is just locked down.
You have to find your one little opening, and then you have to go for it.
Timing is everything. And this guy was able to kill it and get on the field. Usually the TV networks have a policy where they won't talk about it. The radio stations, they won't talk about it. Kevin Harlan, the announcer, the radio announcer, was like, you know what? Let's just have some fun with this. I mean, the dude's on the field. He's running around.
Not to mention he's spent the last, 2 hours calling a dog game, you know.
Got to be going, why am I here? So here's how the guy, when he got on the field, here's how it sounded.
3rd and 4, looks into the nickel of San Francisco in the secondary. Hey, somebody has run out on the field. Some goofball in a hat and a red shirt. Now he takes off the shirt. He's running down the middle by the 50. He's at the 30. He's bare-chested and banging his chest. Now he runs the opposite way. He runs at the 50. He runs at the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes. The 20. They're chasing him. They're not going to get him. Waving his arms, bare-chested. Somebody stop that man.
Here comes the blue coat, Kevin.
Oh, they got him.
Here comes
They're coming
the blue
from the
coats.
left. Oh, and they tackle him at the 40-yard line. That was the most exciting thing to happen tonight.
I tell you what, that was a great call on your part. That was a great call. All right, I'm ready for the last 11:31 now, Kevin. Let's go.
Look at the police. They've surrounded this man like he's just robbed a bank. I hope it was worth it, my friend, because you've got a night in the clink coming up.
Just spectacular.
So well done. So well done.
The best part is he's calling it like someone's trying to take it to the house to go to the touchdown, but obviously the guy's avoiding the police, so he's zigzagging back and forth.
Yeah.
He's to the 50, he's to the 40.
He turns around, yeah. Which probably sounded a lot like the actual game, because that game was just a disaster.
Right.
The players didn't know how to play football, and he even mentions it. He goes, this is the most exciting play of the game.
Then the guy doing colors like, all right, 11:30 left. We can do this.
Let's just try to get through it. Marshawn Lynch, who seems to be enjoying his time off of football, though there is some speculation that he could rejoin the Seahawks, possibly. They've dangled that out there.
Yeah, I was reminded of that over the weekend.
Sure. Well, a buddy of yours made that call in, July.
Yeah, I think he did.
But so far, he's decided to stay retired. And one of the things people do, I guess, when they get really bored in retirement is they hang out with Bear Grylls.
Part of your retirement package.
Well, Obama did a pre-retirement with Bear Grylls. Did you remember this over the summer? Obama did one day with him.
I did not see that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's the same old stuff. They were out just running around a mountain, water skiing down a river and, being chased by bears. But Marshawn Lynch is hanging out with Bear Grylls, and here's how some of it sounded.
I'll tell you what, you're not wrong about that pig. Wow, that's a heavy pig.
I'm tired, and I'm hella tired. Trying to get that hog up, it felt like I had the entire football field.
He was carrying a wild boar up a mountain.
Yeah, like straight up a mountain.
Yeah.
So he's got a rope around his waist, and dangling from him is like, I don't know, a 200-pound boar.
Yeah, I mean, they used to do this, and they were carrying tires and things like that. Or sometimes they'd have parachutes on their back and they'd run, but now he's carrying a wild animal.
Right.
Hanging from my back. If that was my first adventure and we just started, we probably gonna fight on what you got next for me, bro. Because if it's some like that, bro, I'm telling you right now, I know you got courage and all that, but I'm going to have to see what your hand's talking about.
Marshawn Lynch essentially is challenging Bear Grylls to a fight, a hand-to-hand combat kind of a thing.
I'm going to have to see what your hands are talking about.
Yeah.
If he had me dangling off another cliff, then I'm going to put paws on him and put these hands on him.
Marshawn doesn't have hands, his paws. He's some kind of a cat, a wild cat.
He's ready for a bear.
And I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, because I know he be fighting stuff out here in the wild, so I got to make sure my attack is planned. right and well.
Well, we'll take it step by step on this journey. It's
See,
like,
that's what I'm afraid of.
I love how Marshawn, he starts to describe how his plan is.
Right and well.
Right and well is how his plan is. I'll plan my attack right and well.
But he's like, I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do it because he be fighting stuff out in the wilderness.
Yes. All right, there is your Jock Center. It's Marco and Jeets X 107.5.